Hi, welcome to the next in our chapter of this podcast, which has no name, but has a bunch of fun topics that we're going to talk about. And today's topic is at my age. So, the first question you're going to all answer is how old are you now? And what is something you enjoy about being the age you are now? And maybe how has your view changed about your age or about what you're experiencing at this time of your life from when you were younger? Who wants to go first?
I would go first since I was the last person earlier. I am 34 years old. At this age, what is something? What I enjoy about being at my age now is being able to help others get jobs. So, as you all know, I have a little agency on the side, and with that, I'm able to help people, have little gigs here and there, editing jobs, um, podcast publishing jobs, which does not just help them, but also helps me learn more about podcasting, and I really, really like it. I really like to be able to have that opportunity to help others because when I was younger, I did not have that kind of mindset. What I only had is a very strict employee mindset that if I clock in, then I get paid. So I did not know that I was being prepared to be able to do more and help others. So, yeah, that's what I like doing at my age now.
Cool. Wow. So did you see yourself as a younger person, as an entrepreneur, business
I did not.
owner?
No, 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 no. But I used to sell little when I was in elementary. My mom would force us to sell stuff, and I would be very, very like ashamed. I would go out and sell vegetables, and then I'd be like very, very unhappy. No, I never had the employee mindset. I mean the entrepreneurial mindset. In fact, that's also another thing that's surprising because now that we grow older, we started to understand the some risks and take few risks and try do business because I don't know. It's exciting, it's risky, and it's dangerous sometimes. It breaks your pocket and your wallet. But it's nice. It's nice to be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, I stopped talking.
Respect to you, Lynn. I am very risk adverse. So even though that seems like it'd be cool in some ways, never have taken it on. But your dogs seem like they're also benefiting from this entrepreneurial situation you got going on. Okay. Who else wants to share an experience or idea? Go ahead, Giselle. Nice. You tell us how that slow pace of life goes for you after you have your baby. We'll see. We'll see if that is still a thing you enjoy about. 32, you said you were? You'll get through it. You'll get through it. You'll incorporate the baby into the routine. Yes. Follow up episode. All right, who's next?
I can go next.
Go ahead.
And so I just turned 40, big 40.
What?
I
Wait!
know.
You didn't tell us, or you didn't tell me. Maybe the rest of you guys knew, but I knew it was your birthday, but I didn't know you were 40. Congratulations. Everybody open
Thank
up their mic and we're going to
you.
sing happy birthday to Fate. It doesn't matter. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh my goodness.
Happy
Happy
We're not rocking it today, I'll
birthday.
Sing.
Hold on.
Happy.
One. Oh, no, we got to do it timed.
Okay, let's
One,
do it.
2, 3. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
Happy
Happy
40 to you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy
Birthday to
birthday to you.
you.
Avoid.
Wipe issues,
Avoid.
delay.
A little cake. Thank you for
There you go.
singing. I appreciate it. So thank you. I did celebrate it last February, and it wasn't as I guess I did not I had expectations about how my 40th birthday would be celebrated, but due to a lot of things that are happening, it was really just a very, very simple celebration. Not that I really celebrate my birthday like in a grand way, but now that I've turned 40, I guess what I enjoy being the age that I am now is looking forward to being unapologetically just in that stage of like who you are as a woman, as a person. Like I decided this year that it's going to be choosing your peace, because I feel like in the past there have been situations where I feel like I've spread myself too thin, like being available to people who don't deserve my time. Not to make this turn into something dark, but it is something that I learned in this age that it's really important to prioritize the people that you really care about, those that are really true friends. Keep your circle small. Like I see that value now, because in my younger years, it's like it's so important. Like be present in social media. Like get as many friends as possible. Like it it doesn't make as much sense to me now to have that. In fact, I want it to be smaller, like unfriending people on Facebook. It brings me such bliss. So that's how big the change has been in the recent years from when I was younger. And I'm really just comfortable being at the sidelines. Like, I don't always want to just be present, because like specifically like in social media there are just several apps that I really put myself really actively out there, because in some there's just it's just too toxic sometimes. So I guess these are small steps to really protecting my peace, and like really just being available to those who really need me or who are worthy of my time, because life is short, and it's important to just try to manage it. I mean, there's still a lot of things that are out of my control, like crazy out of my control, and these cannot be helped. But another thing is really just practicing an attitude of gratitude every day, because I have so many people that I have to be thankful for just being right where I am right now. And that's just something I look forward to more at being at this age. So, yeah, I look forward to life beginning at 40.
Nice. I feel yes, she could have her own podcast about like lessons learned or something like that.
Oh,
Get rid of some of
oh
those
my
grandchildren
gosh.
while you're at it, Fate. There's some of them, or godchildren. There's some of them that you
Oh my gosh,
need to be
yeah.
like, no, thank you.
Mm. Oh no,
Number
yeah.
51. I don't even remember you. Okay, who's
Thank
next?
you. Okay, I can go next. So hi.
Hello.
I just turned 29 this year, last January, and I am enjoying this age. I have accepted my villain era. Villain era, not because I'm a bad guy, but I've accepted that. I've learned and acknowledged that you will never get to please everyone. So you have to prioritize, learn how to prioritize yourself, if not all the time, most of the time, because nobody's gonna look out for you except you at the end of the day. And if you keep on, like what Ate Faith said, spreading yourself too thin, getting the short end of the stick, you're not gonna end up happy. So aside from choosing your peace, you also have to choose your happiness, what brings happiness to you. And sometimes you have to accept that your happiness may bring the opposite to other people, not to the point where, it would, what is the English of dejado? Not okay, wait. Not to the point where you step on other
Behave.
people, of
Charing.
course. Not to the point where you step on other people, but I guess what I'm saying is I'm done with my people pleasing era. It's just me. I want to live my life that will bring me happiness and my children, of course. So yeah.
Nice. Wow, some deep thoughts here. All right, Louise, it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh, actually, mine's quite similar to Cash. I think that's the thing with
First, you have to tell us your age.
29. Yeah, I'm turning 29
Oh,
this month. Yeah, this month.
okay.
So I'm currently 28, but I think what I like about myself now, at the age of 28, turning 29, is that I am trying to focus on myself more. And I'm thinking about my well being, my peace, my sanity, which I didn't used to do years ago, like comparatively. I always put other people first in the expense of my own happiness and safety. So I'm I'm thankful that I was able to get out of that era in my life. And right now it's just all about healing and focusing on my own happiness and well-being. And because in that way I could be like a better person for my child, because if I'm still trapped in the you know like I'm always prioritizing others over myself, I'm trapped in that cycle, I wouldn't be the best version of myself for my child. So I'm glad that's over now, and that's what I enjoy the most now.
Wow. Oh my goodness. You guys are like, I'm just like, oh, the pressure's on for me to say something super deep. But, right?
Like should just be, I like Netflixing now.
Yeah.
I like that there's Disney Plus now.
That's hilarious. Okay, so my thing. So first of all, I am 36 years old, and I think what I enjoy about this age is increased confidence. There's a lot of messaging, at least in my country, about your golden years being your 20s, and especially your college years, and like everything is supposed to go downhill from that. And there are things I really appreciate about my 20s, mostly my energy and my ability to bounce back from, putting my body through craziness. Whereas now I have more of the quote unquote old lady, like, I gotta go to sleep and get 8 hours of sleep and I can't drink too much. Da, da, da. But those sort of physical limitations aside, I spent a lot of my early 20s being really insecure and really caring about what other people thought, and really always comparing my life and where I was at my life to other people at the time. And I think it was actually a blessing to turn 30, because, like, in the United States, at least, if by 30 you are not married and you don't have kids, you're kind of like failed. And when I failed, quote unquote, nobody else expected anything else of me, because they're just like, oh, she's already 30 and she's been single forever. And it was so freeing. It was so freeing, because the weight of that expectation, I feel, especially for women, is so heavy on your life. And as I've gone through my 30s, I still have a lot of energy. So also a lot of perceptions, even though I'm talking about going to sleep early and things like that. But I can do most of the physical activities that I did younger ages, and I hope to be able to continue. Yeah, so it's good to have confidence and to care more about what I think of me than what others think of me. And that has just been getting better and better with age. So yeah. Also, I thought like 30s was ancient when I was like, do you guys remember being like 12 and just being like, wow, 30s? That's ancient. And now, especially that a lot of my friends have kids, I'm just like, these are just grown up kids with kids. Like, they're not wise or like
Oh my
seasoned
God, yeah.
adults.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, grown up kids and kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt that.
All right. Well, we got a lot of lessons. We definitely have to do a spin-off podcast episode of this one. But thank you guys so much for sharing your ages. Haha, sneaky way for me to be reminded of how old you are and what you learned. going to reflect on some of these
Can't
later on.
escape Ron.
Yes, he will be in the credits. Our producer Ron will be in the outtakes.